Some other channels got over 1 million subscribers, which puts it in the top 0.01% of YouTube channels on the platform. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 unconventional tips on how to grow a YouTube channel if you're just starting out. And it's not the obvious stuff that everyone's talking about. It's stuff I don't think you've heard before. I'm going to be telling you why being consistent with your videos is the worst bit of advice to follow, and why making YouTube Shorts is a complete waste of your time. Then I'm going to show you how the algorithm actually works. You can use it to blow up your channel. And then finally, I'm going to show you the fastest way to grow on YouTube so you can turn it into a business that makes tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if that sounds interesting, let's get into it. Tip number 1 is to become a YouTuber, you need to think like a YouTuber. The biggest mistake I see new creators making is this. They come up with a video idea, then they script the video, film the video, edit the video, upload the video, and then they think, oh yeah, I need a title and thumbnail. Then they put something together and hit publish. That's not how the top YouTubers think, and here's why. Because you could create the funniest, most beautiful, most perfect video in the world, but when a potential viewer is looking for something to watch, they don't see your perfect video. All they see is a title and thumbnail. And if that title and thumbnail is average, they don't click, meaning your amazing video doesn't get any views. And as Mr. Beast says,
people don't click, they don't watch.
So if people are not interested in the title and thumbnail, then no matter how good your video is, they won't click on it, which is why you need to think like a YouTuber and decide what your title and thumbnail are going to be before you start filming the video. And I can assure you that this is what all the top YouTubers do. So before you start filming your video, you need to think, what would an incredible title and thumbnail look like? What is something that's so interesting and valuable that my target audience would just have to click on it? And once you come up with something, you can then start building your video out from there. Because you could have the best video in the world, but if you can't package it into a killer title and thumbnail, then unfortunately you need to scrap that video or rework it. And here's Paddy Galloway, the guy who advises Mr. Beast on his videos, saying exactly that.
If we can't title and thumbnail an idea that can be clickable for our audience, it's not an idea anymore. We just scrap it. And I get this all the time. You know, I've got this amazing idea. It's gonna be so funny. I just can't think of a way to thumbnail it. And I'm like, well, then it's not a good YouTube idea, unfortunately.
So most new YouTubers work like this. They come up with an idea, then they script the video, film the video, edit the video, upload the video, and then do their title and thumbnail. But the top YouTubers work like this. They come up with an idea, and then they do their title and thumbnail next, and make sure that they can package that idea into a super clickable title and thumbnail. Once they've done that, and only once they've done that, they then move on to scripting the video, filming the video, editing the video, and finally uploading it. And guys, creating a killer title and thumbnail can take a long time, but it's really worth it because it's one of the key ingredients to blowing up your channel. And click the link in the description for my full deep dive on how to create an amazing title and thumbnail. I've done a whole video breaking that down. Tip number 2 is don't aim for consistency with your uploading. Now, the worst bit of advice you'll ever be given as a new YouTuber is to focus on consistency with your uploading and stuff. I hear it all the time. Oh, YouTube awards channels that are consistent with their uploading, so make sure you upload every Monday or something like that. No, YouTube awards channels that make really good videos, not channels that upload every Monday or Wednesday or whatever. Because most of the time when you focus on consistency, you end up sacrificing quality, and quality videos is all YouTube actually cares about. And if you don't believe me, then here's Mr. Beast saying exactly that.
I think it's better to really focus on quality if you're a very small YouTuber, and you can upload a video a day and like all the videos be average, and like none of those videos will really stand out. It might be better to like, you know, upload half or a third or even like a fifth of the videos, but make the videos you upload so freaking good that like the algorithm has to promote it, and that, you know, it has to find audiences for it because it's such an interesting and good video.
So instead of posting an average video once per week, you're better off spending 2 to 3 weeks making an absolute banger video that people just have to watch, as this is what's going to make your channel actually take off. And here's something that 95% of new YouTubers simply don't know. YouTube awards high quality videos exponentially. So let me just explain. If you spend 10 hours on a video and it's good, then it might get, let's say, 1,000 views. But if you spend 20 hours on a video and it's amazing, even though you spent double the time, the number of views you get won't be double, but it might be 50x or 100x. So those 20 hours could have been spent making 2 average videos for 2,000 views, or 1 killer video that gets 50 to 100,000 views. Therefore, if you want to grow on YouTube as fast as possible, once you've figured out what your niche is and you understand how to make YouTube videos, focus on quality over consistency. My other channels are perfect example of this. I've gone for like 3 to 4 months without posting, but when I do post, it's usually a killer video that gets maybe 1 million views or so. And my worst performing videos on that channel were when I was trying to stick to a schedule, which just caused me to burn out and produce low quality content. content. So I'm not saying don't upload videos every week. If you can make super high quality videos every week, then that's great. Ali Abdaal is a good example of someone who regularly posts super high quality videos, but he does have a team helping him out, so it's much faster to make a really high quality video, right? So my advice for new creators is to forget about schedule and just focus on quality. Tip number 3 is to understand that your videos are not as good as you think they are. Now, people don't like it when I say this, but if your videos aren't performing as well as you want them to, it's not because the algorithm hates you. It's not because YouTube is trying to punish your channel. It's because your videos simply aren't good enough yet. And think about it. All YouTube wants is for someone to click on a video and watch it for as long as possible. That is literally all they want. That way, as a company, they can show more ads to people and make more money. So at its core, that's all YouTube fundamentally cares about. So if you did have an incredible video, it's in the interest of YouTube to show it to as many people as possible, as that will make them more money as a company. So if your videos aren't blowing up yet, then it means most of the time your videos simply aren't good enough to be promoted to hundreds of thousands of people. And that's okay. Like with everything, YouTube is a skill that you've got to learn. But the reason I say this quite directly to you is because as soon as you realize that your videos can be improved, that's the first step to getting better. And I've coached loads of people now on how to grow their YouTube channel, and the hardest people to coach are those who think that their videos are already perfect and just like blame the algorithm for their lack of growth. And a really good trick is just replace the word algorithm with the word audience. So it's not, oh, the algorithm doesn't like my video, it's my target audience doesn't like my video. The algorithm just reflects what people want. So if your videos aren't performing, then focus on making better videos. How do you make better videos? Well, there are loads of ways to do it. Go and get family and friends to watch them and criticize them, ask your current subscribers what they think could be changed, or just follow the advice of Mr. Beast and make an active effort to improve one thing in each video that you upload.
The second one, just, I don't know, put more effort into the script. The third one, try to learn a new editing trick. The fourth one, try to figure out a way that you can have better inflections in your voice. The fifth one, try to, study a new thumbnail tip and implement it.
If you keep doing this, your videos will get better and better, and eventually they'll pass a certain threshold where the algorithm just starts to promote them to more people to blow up your channel. Tip number 4 is be very careful with short form content because it might kill your channel. And no, that's not clickbait. I'm dead serious about this. So I've done both short form and long form content on my other channel. I've got short form videos with over 50 million views on just one video, and I've got long form videos with over 12 million views on one video. And 99% of the time, I recommend people only do long form videos and avoid short form videos at all costs when starting out. And here's why. If you post both short form content and long form content, then you're attracting two types of audiences. One audience who has a 20-second attention span and another who's got a 10-minute attention span. Short form viewers seek instant gratification and dopamine hits, whilst long form viewers are drawn to in-depth content. As such, their intentions are massively different, and only a small percentage of people who subscribe to you from shorts will end up watching your long form content. And this creates a huge problem. You see, when your own subscribers don't watch your long form content, it signals to the algorithm that your new video sucks and it doesn't push it to new people, and it essentially just kills the video. And to show you this, if we look at some of the most successful short creators like Dan Rhodes, who literally gets billions of views on his short form videos and has over 26 million subscribers, we can see that his long form content doesn't even come close to getting the same amount of engagement. In fact, it's so bad he barely ever uploads long form videos anymore because the performance is pretty terrible. And that's also why Mr. Beast has made a second channel for the majority of his short form content. The point is, for long form creators, shorts are more likely to hurt your channel as they're not attracting the kind of people you want subscribing to a YouTube channel. Now, there are some caveats to this, and short form content can work in some scenarios, but that's a topic for a different video. Tip number 5 is understanding the real secret to building wealth from your channel. Now, I hate to say this, but I've lost over $100,000 on my other channel because I didn't know the secret that I'm about to tell you, and I really wish someone had just told me this when I first started out on YouTube. So here's the typical progression on how newly established YouTube channels start to generate income. Phase 1 is you meet YouTube's monetization threshold and you start earning money from AdSense. Phase 2 is your channel keeps growing and it develops a large audience and brands start to reach out to you and offer you some brand deals. Phase 3 is your channel hits around 50 to 100,000 subscribers and you have a loyal audience. You then develop your own products like online courses or coaching and you sell it to your audience. And this is where the real life-changing money is. It's how my other channel earns multiple six figures per year, and it's how people like Ali Abdaal earn millions from their YouTube channel as well by selling their own products. But here's the mistake that I made and most new YouTubers make. They don't build an email list from day day one. So most people don't know this, but email is the most reliable way to sell anything on your channel because you can directly contact people who are interested in what you have to offer. And yeah, most new YouTubers simply don't know this. They think that they'll just sell everything through their YouTube videos, but that's not actually how it works. Ali Abdaal, when he first released his part-time YouTuber Academy, he didn't sell it on his channel, he sold it via email on his email list, and he made over $100,000 in less than 48 hours. And the same goes with me when I sold my course on my other channel. So as a new creator, you need to start building an email list today. Even if you don't have a product to sell yet, start collecting emails so eventually when you do get to phase 3, where you have a product to sell, you already have a whole email list of potential buyers. Now, the mistake I made was I didn't start building an email list until my other channel hit like 250,000 subscribers and had about 50 million views. And that's tens of thousands of emails that I didn't collect and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars that I missed out on when I eventually launched my first product to sell. So if you're a new channel or if you're a well-established channel and you're not collecting emails, then you need to start doing it now, even if you don't have a product yet to sell. And I'll make a whole video in the future on how to build an email list and sell products through it, so make sure you subscribed if you want that video. And speaking of emails, if you want all the tips from this video sent to you in an easy to follow PDF, along with a couple of bonus tips on setting up your first email list, then just click the link in the description and you can download all those tips completely free. So there it is, guys. And if there's anything you should take away from this video, it's the following. Number 1, start thinking like a YouTuber and focus on your title and thumbnail first. Number 2 is don't aim for consistency, but instead focus on quality. Number 3 is to constantly look for ways to improve your videos. Number 4 is to avoid short form content. And number 5 is to build an email list from day one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.